by the way. But we were able to finagle the votes, and we don't want him. Get Tommy in. Look at the treasury summary that Tommy gave us that time at the assembly. Guys don't remember that. That's okay. Mark does. Mark knows what I'm talking about. Listen, one thing I want to ask, those of you that have served in our military, could you just take a minute and stand? I want to acknowledge you guys. We got Ronnie, we got Doug, we got Kirk, we got Scott, we got Gary, we got Bob Pagoni. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? And the spouses, of course, spouses. Please. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate your service. Okay, where am I? Sorry. Oh. Don't forget the spouses that came here tonight. You know, you're working on an area where you can dig up some dirt. You know, you got your husband or your wife with all their old classmates. Take advantage of it. You know, you never know what you're going to find out. Ask those questions. Who's the boyfriend? Who's the girlfriend? You know, it may work. Leverage. It's all about leverage. It's great to see everybody here. The Weingartners, right? Mazzoli. Couldn't get Danny to come, though. No, couldn't get Danny to come. All right. I want to take a minute and thank the crew here from the restaurant, the hotel. I think they did a great job. Francesco out there set the room back up. Our bartender, our guy in the corner there cutting all the meat. Great job, buddy. Carol left. They did a great job. One other thing, I want to kind of get this going, so apologize for being a little winded here. A few of the reunion committee people I want to thank. Let me start out with, I'll go in groups here. Got Mark Greer, Paul Baker, Bill Brown, and Ronnie Kendall to start with. Their involvement for the most part was the night we had to stuff envelopes. They put stamps and labels on the envelopes, and those four guys really kind of did a lot of it. So I just want to say, if you got an envelope with an invitation with the stamp upside down or the label upside down, or if there was like chicken wing grease on it or beer stain, now you know who did it.
Ronnie Kendall.
Ronnie Kendall. There you go. Well, speaking of Ronnie Kendall, I want to give a special thanks. I want to give a special thanks to Ronnie. Ronnie was very helpful to me. My first lieutenant, I'm going to call him, and kind of getting the word out. I'm not a Facebook guy, but Ronnie was very helpful in reaching out to people. Ronnie, thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Dan Triano was involved with working with our great Mr. Jukebox Jimmy over here, kind of get the music together. So I think we got a lot of Neil Sedaka, Barry Manilow coming our way for Danny, right? Yeah, a little bit of rap for Danny. Yeah. So if the music is what it is, it's not Jimmy's fault. It's Danny. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you notice, in our program we have the lyrics to our class song, or not the class song, the school song. Our praise fills the air, all that stuff. Even though Karen Hockenberry's not here tonight, Danny has asked me if he could come up and sing the song. But we're going to have a couple drinks before we get to that at this point. Okay, moving on. Patty Triano Hermanowski, where's Patty? There you go. Don't stand near him. It's a reflection. Don't stand near him. Patty was very, very helpful in setting the agenda, setting the itinerary for the restaurant. Very, very helpful for me in getting this together. As a matter of fact, Patty is, you're going to appreciate this for dessert. Patty has been able to get a desserts for us for her donation from Mazzucato's. So you're really going to enjoy that. Patty, I love you. Thank you very much, dear. Kathy Campbell, Martha Pelletier, where are you guys? There you go. They did your programs. They did your name tags. Thank you very, very much. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you. And least but not least, I want to just reference Carol Wachowski and Barbara Burns. as you know, we've had some classmates that have passed along the way, and we thought it was a great idea to kind of do something in their honor, in their memory. So we've asked for a scholarship donation. Many of you have offered and have presented money to us. Just so you know, we are still accepting checks or cash, whatever you can do to kind of raise the fund a little bit. We have a kind of a pledge of service above self for our mantra, and we welcome you to continue to participate in that. So there's a beautiful, beautiful poster that they made. There's a collection box up there, so you know, if you can find the time to take a walk by and just read that and take a look at it, we would greatly appreciate it. Okay, we're doing it. We're almost done. There's one thing I want to read to you, and I'm going to quote. This is a quote taken from our last will and testament. Take each day as it comes. Attempt to accept and bear all hardships that fall upon you. For then, even a simple success crosses your path, it will bear that much greater. And those are the words from an ex-classmate that has passed, and that's Joe Conley. And we've had a lot of special classmates, but Joe is especially special to us. So I wanted to read that to you. And in that regard, if we could just take a minute for a moment of silence, and I'd just like to read the names of our classmates that have passed. I'd like to start with Anthony Adamick, Bob Allen, who was a teacher, Joe Barone, who was a coach and teacher, Dave Bartlett, Janine Belisle, who was a VP, Sue Bertotti, Danny Brault, Bobby Burnham, Joe Conley, Bill Cooney, John and Natalie Schakowsky, Karen Schakowsky's parents, Jim Dakin, coach and teacher, Steve DeMayo, Mr. Donald Duncan, VP, Lucy Fercucci Stump, Ken Gutsch, coach, teacher, Dave Hannon, Stan Huckero, Maureen Jordan, who was a friend of our class, Kenny Krepovich, Jim Leonowitz, Wayne Marshall, John O'Donnell, Sue Priest, Rhonda Rhodes, Luann Taragna, Richard Vasek, and Mr. Gail Thorpe. So, with that said, again, our scholarship drive is open. Please take a minute and, you know, help contribute in their memory. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. So, in closing, I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for coming. Let's not act our age tonight. If we act our age, we'll be home by 10 o'clock. You know? So, I know you guys are a lot older than me, so, you know, try to enjoy the night. And just if I may, there's a memorabilia board up there, and we got a lot of things that folks have said and come in over the years, and there's been a few memories to me that I just want to share. Some of you may know about it. Some of the memories we have are just amongst a little group of guys or gals, but nonetheless, I just want to share it. The first one I want to say, Mr. Malik, never forget your half-court shot against East Catholic at the half. I know Rick Wood is over there clenching his teeth, but that was a special shot. I know Mr. Murray liked that. Where's Mike? Where's Mike? Mike likes that shot too, didn't you, buddy? I know you did. Let's see. Oh, Dan and Valley, Dan Trano and Valley, if you remember this. Minnie the Mermaid. Where's Val? Remember Minnie the Mermaid? Most of you guys have no idea what we're talking about, but fortunately I have Dan Triano in the wings here. I'm sure he'll love to tell the story, because he can't stop talking. Hey, by the way, I heard she's moving up to Hall's Pond, up in Ashford. So keep your eye out for her, buddy. And listen, I want to thank you for coming. That's it. Enjoy the night. Take a lot of pictures. These events don't happen often. So God bless you guys and enjoy the night. Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
We have one last guy to thank, and that's the guy who's been there for 40 years, always in charge, always counting the money, never letting anybody else see the bank account. So, for all we know, he's put his kids through college on that. But a really big round of applause for Aldo for all the hard work he does. Thank you.